Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
That corner right there, that's where Kool Herc used to set up his equipment.
He used to set up in that corner?
Yep.
You saying hip-hop went worldwide from right here? That's crazy. To understand the power of hip-hop today, you gotta go back to where it all started, New York City. New York in the 70s and 80s, there was so much joy around this.
Everything in New York was hip-hop. You couldn't stop the movement.
I had never seen nothing like that before. And I know I want to be a part of it.
What does the word legacy mean to you? Legacy. 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 Ooh.
What is my legacy?
I gave birth to most of them MCs. That's my legacy.
Oh, that's the spirit.
They used to bring turntables out on the front step.
The energy permeated the whole neighborhood.
The next thing you know, I became DJ Run.
Oh.
This was our music. This was how we were able to communicate from borough to borough.
They cut the music program in most of the urban schools.
Hip-hop provided an outlet for storytelling.
I want to impact not only my generation, but the generation before me, the generation after me.
Who would ever think that we could be world famous doing something that we love? I would have never imagined that.
Stand clear of the doors, please.
Man, this ain't no joke, man. This is real serious, and you 2 hours late. This better be good. What's up?
How you living?
What's up?
Johnny and Mo, in my drop 6'8", the perp was on, and I was spanking, a full tanking, feeling great, take deck, shopper ranking, heading east on 5'8", the sun was shining, top down, I guess you could say we was excited, cause John had the hook up in Haywood, and I was ready to cook, but the day was just starting, and in no time flat, it began to fall apart when I looked into my rear view mirror, the bass was slamming, I guess I couldn't hear the sirens. Yeah, it was Popo, and that's OPD, for those that don't know. We pulled over to see what it was all about. He drew his gun and began to shout.
Steve, look who's on board, it's Humpty.
Humpty?
No, not the egg, the rapper.
Rapper? What? What's up, kid? Hey, how you doing? Hi.
Yo, Humpty's in the house.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, Hump? You guys are my favorite rappers. I got all the Digital Underground records. You brothers got it going on.
Yo, thanks, man. That's real def of you. Appreciate that.
Yo, check this out. I even got the nose.
Uh-oh. Yo, it's cool, man. You just need to adjust the tent a little bit and you'll be all right. You know?
Oh, go ahead and sign the nose for Shorty
I
here.
was gonna sign it. Wait. Humpty. Huh, cool? Straight. All right, we gotta go, man. So look, I'll tell you what. You laughing, I'm willing to bet. You want to bet?
Okay, let's bet, because you think you're so good.
How much you want to bet?
Yeah. How about 500?
500, you on. Shake on it. Shake on it. Shake on it.
500.
I used to do this.
500.
I can't. You wrap that pinky around there. Are you kidding? Every other hole was a birdie for me. Eagle, birdie. I'm practically a falcon.
Okay.
You want to go ahead?
Yeah.
Piece of cake. I'm telling you, I used to drive professionally. A few people know that about me. They used to call me Smooth Eddie Humphrey. It's been a couple of years since I've been behind the wheel of a race car, but I know I still got my touch because I got trophies for this.
Okay, well,
yeah.
see how good
Matter of fact, I was so large, I had a pit crew and my bodyguard. Z, where you at? All right, you gonna drive too, right? All right, my bodyguard be 2-3 cars behind me just in case anything happened, you know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm talking about, yo, this gotta be me right here. It's green. That's the sign of money. I want this one.
Okay, then I'll take
Matter of fact, it's red, black, and green.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait.
Which one you want?
Wait.
That one looks cool too.
Yeah.
Damn, look at that little poop butt booty, no money looking car.
Hey, which one do I get, you guys? You can take that one.
I guess you get that blue one.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. Let's do it quick. Who got the jack? Jack me up. Who got the jack?
I thought mine had it.
Y'all forgot the jack? Z, pick the car for Christ's sake. Come on, we gotta make time. Somebody give me something to drink.
Let's go.
All right, we out of here. Oh, we will. Yeah, you're probably wondering what I'm doing. Before I race cars, before I was on the golf championships, I used to be a chef, transcontinental, you know, 4-star restaurant, transcontinental chef, of course. But we had so much fun today, I figured I'd bring the day to an end, a nice cool end for Daphne, and cook a little something to eat. You know? I need 4 minutes on the prawns, coming right up. But yeah, I used to be a transcontinental chef, 4-star restaurant, of course. It was back in 81, it was in 81. But yeah, see, what I'm doing here called Humpty prawns. I'm kind of sauteing them. And what you want to do, you want to kind of bring the sauce to a smooth consistency like that. See that? Look at that. See, now what I just did there, you probably wondered what that was. That was called a saute slap. That saute slap, that sparks the seasoning into them. It slaps the prawns into it as if they were alive. But you want to kind of bring it to a smooth consistency like that. I need 4 minutes on them prawns. Needs Didi, we could do this by ourselves. Watch, next on your screen is what? Let them know, girlfriend.
Do what you like.
To what you like.
Spins around, you recognize this sound, well it's the underground. You know that we're down with what you like, with what you like.
And though we're usually on a serious tip, check it out. Tonight we're gonna flip and trip and let it all hang out tonight. We're gonna say what we like.
Cause yo, we wanna know how many people in the flow will like to just let yourselves go and do what you like. Yeah, what's tonight's your night? Just eat food, try not to be crude or rude. Kill the attitude, chill the serious mood and do what you like. And do what you like. Everybody do what you like. Yeah.
Respect means everything. Yo, what's up, man? You gonna get a new one now? That's kinda old though.
No, no, job! No, no, job! We had a rally earlier this morning protesting plastic surgery. Liposuction, carnival exhibit! Liposuction, carnival exhibit! Me and the members of Digital Underground who wrote that one, they're coming from a beauty is an opinion, not a standard standpoint. Leave my nose alone! Everybody say, leave my nose alone! Basically what we're trying to say is that you don't have to try to imitate others or feel like you have to conform to a specific beauty taste. I consider my nose large and beautiful. Instead of taking it as a minus, I take it as a plus and roll with it. That's why I said there won't be no nose job. There'll be no nose job. Said no nose job.
Hot on the heels of the breast implant controversy, Digital Underground has a very timely new single out. It's a protest rap against all forms of plastic surgery, called No Nose Jobs.
Ruth, send in the next patient.
God had a big nose too. God had a big nose too.
An unusual demonstration took place recently on the Upper East Side of Manhattan. At issue was the explosive rise in unnecessary plastic surgery by the general public.
Leave my nose alone!
Humpty Hump of the platinum-selling musical group Digital Underground led the protest.
No longer should Americans have to suffer a beauty standard that's implied by other people to tell you how you should look. You should look any way you want to look.
Humpty attributed the popularity of plastic surgery to well-publicized accounts of celebrity makeovers.
What does he do? No job.
You can't turn the television on anymore and see a normal-looking person. Everybody's so busy made up so busy getting nose jobs and skin pulls and tummy tucks and all of that stuff that you can't see a normal person in a magazine or a television anymore.
Humpty expressed his outrage over the psychological repercussions to young people.
With people, not plastic. I don't think it's a good image for kids to look up to, and I know for sure that God didn't intend for it to be that way. He didn't want us to walk around and cut up and re-edit everything that he laid down.
Humpty said his inspiration for the protest was one of the great leaders of our time, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
Judge one, not by the size of their breasts, or by the thinness of their lips, or by the largeness of their nose, or the color of their skin. Judge one by the content of their character only. God had a big nose too.
Sit down.
Wait a minute. No.
Get in the chair.
Listen, now the black girl wants to get a lip tuck. She says, Doc, I want my slim lips, I want my slim figure. The white girl says my hips are not big enough. And yo, Doc, inject the collagen to make my lips bigger. All of these so-called celebrities are selling millions of records and claiming no responsibility. A young girl sees you on a TV show. She's only 6, says, Mama, I don't like my nose. Now why'd you have to go and mess up the child's head? So you can get another gold waterbed? You fake hair contact wearing liposuction carnival exhibit. Listen to my rhyme, you need to hear it. God had a big nose too.
Humpty is preparing to take his crusade nationwide and promise that demonstrations will continue until the mindset of people has changed.
Say no! Just 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 say no!
And with a schnoz like his, Digital Underground's Humpty Hump knows what he's talking about.
People used to call me ugly back in the day. They used to say, oh, you got a big, hideous nose like a witch, you know? So I just hung in there and did what I got to do, and sooner or later, Digital Underground recognized me and admired the fact that regardless of having one of the largest noses in show business, I could still get busy, drop my lines, and still, you know, come correct on the microphone. In the tradition of Dr. Martin Luther King, judge one not by the color of his skin or by the content or size of his nose, but by the content of his character. I'm the goof-off. There's a lot of serious brothers in Digital Underground, you know, and I think that this latest album shows that the most, the Sons of the Peace.
There are, as always, a lot of brothers in Digital Underground these days, even special guests like 13-year-old MC Clever, who sings with Humpty Hump on No Nose Jobs.
Yo, we are back, Digital Underground. What we're doing right now is the chorus of my man's record. What's up, G?
What's up, pal? This Big Money Otis. I got this song called Money coming out. You gotta get the money, man. Request it.
Who's your man right here?
Pee-wee, Big Money Otis's little brother. If you want it louder, that's the P, the WWW, Pee-wee from Ridgetown.
Yeah, Digital Underground, Pocky in the house. Think you got something coming out. So what's going on, man? Got this new joint?
Oh, yeah. It's called No Nose Job. Absolutely no nose job. We're going to keep it large and brown, thank you. You know what I'm saying? It's a new age. You ain't got to have a little big nose. You ain't got to have a lip tuck and a nose tuck and a booty implant or none of that stuff. You need none of that stuff to make it these days. We're trying to prove that by keeping the real flavor. You know what I'm saying?
Just a lot more flavor from Where's Shock G? Where's Shock G at?
He couldn't come to New York. He's doing some Push You Back promotion in Paris.
He's doing some promotion?
Right.
All right. Yeah, well, you know. Thank you. All right. Well, as a fans from Digital Underground, have a good time. Let's go into that new joint. No Nose Job?
Yes. Look for Tupac's mom. She's in the hospital room with the other people.
Yo, TV Raps, y'all.
They want to say something about the malaria scratch that's in it. Check it out. It'll give you malaria.
Shock is responsible for all my success.
I'm the original two-tone, big-nose, skinny rapper.
Shock G. This lady named Layla introduced me to Adrian Gregory, who was managing Digital Underground. He was like, I'm gonna send you to Digital Underground. They're in the studio. You just rap for Shock G on the spot. If he like you, then I'll pick you up. Yeah, I just walked in and rapped for him. He's like, okay, good, you're in. Boom, 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 I'll see you later. And I just left, walked out of there like, dag. Shock was like, come on the road. You could be my roadie, you know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be glamorous, but you'll be working, you'll be meeting people. I said, cool. Got off the road, he said, well, I'm gonna pay you this, and I'm gonna let you do same song. I did same song. Ever since then, it's been on.
Tupac, go ahead and rock
now this. I clown around when I hang around with the underground. Girls used to frown, say I'm down when I come around. Gas me, and when they pass me, they used to diss me, harass me, but now they ask me if they can kiss me. Get your fame, people change, wanna live their life high. Same song can't go wrong if I play the nice guy.
Claiming fame must have changed now that we became strong.
I remain still the same, cause it's the same song.
I look back with the greatest fondness. Those were like some of the best times of my life.
Meanwhile, regular member Tupac has a solo album out and has launched an acting career in the acclaimed new movie Juice. But he remains committed to the group.
Now that my solo album came out, I had to still show that I'm still in Digital Underground, you know what I'm saying? And none of this is really, nobody's ego tripping. So it's like, you know, I play the background in this song, I play the background, but I played it good.
Wanted to mention the Digital Underground is still going strong, you guys.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Everybody's like, you quit Digital Underground. I'm still very much a part of the Digital Underground. That's what this is all about. This is continuing to work.
Keeping it going. And the Underground Railroad, which is your company?
Our production company. Same principles as Harry Tubman. Reach from here and bring to here. Legit, you know what I'm saying? We coming. All the people you threw away, the dope dealers and the criminals, they will be legit sitting next to you in first class, thanks to your boy.
Because the myth, or what I always hear is like, oh man, because remember when Juice came out, he played the character,
right?
And he's like, it's like, oh, Pac is, you know, he's starting to feel himself.
Yeah, like he became Bishop.
He really think he's Bishop, but I'm like, he was wilder than Bishop before that.
Peace on their turf. I'm kicking it here. Money B's here, Tupac, Cutmaster Kurt, and you know, Mun, in one of your raps it says that Too Short was like one of the reasons you started rapping. Is that true?
Yes, it was. Because, you know, back in the day, I guess like 84, I didn't think that anybody could make records on the West Coast. Well, not like they couldn't, but I just thought it was so rude that you couldn't make anything that wasn't from New York. Yo, to tell you the truth, I was living with Tupac's mother at the time, and, you know.
Okay, wait, Mun, let me have the mic so Tupac can talk too. What were you doing back then?
You really want to know?
Yeah, I really want to know.
See, me and my stepmother had a little...
Okay. But it's true, Kurt. Back then, you know, the East Coast really ruled. Do you think that's changed?
Yeah, definitely. Groups like Digital Underground, Tupac, you know, Raw Fusion coming up from the Bay Area. Definitely, you know, I'll give props to Hammer for putting his mark out there.
You can tell we like to perform. I mean, even in the middle of the picket in downtown when we was protesting that cosmetic surgery place, I couldn't help but jump out and get a little routine going, you know? Instead of just no nose job, no nose job, no nose job, no nose job. We started clicking it, yeah, we had the whole circle getting busy. No nose job, no nose job.
All right, let's go.
Shimmy, shimmy, cocoa pop.
Yeah, shimmy, shimmy, cocoa pop.
Shimmy, shimmy, cocoa pop.
Shimmy, shimmy, cocoa pop.
We chocolate crossover.
Yeah, we chocolate crossover.
See me, cocoa, might go
I'm cocoa and I might go pop. Now it's about time that I clear this. So pardon me, miss, but I'd like for you to hear this.
If you kiss me, then I'll kiss you back.
You see, I feel real good inside, and it's just from your nearness. There's no need for you to fear this.
Kiss me,
I'll kiss you back.
Well, you look kinda cute to me. I think we can achieve this. Plus you act like you need this. Kiss me and I'll kiss you back. You act real fly. Money B's not buying it. Quit denying it. You're better off trying it. Freak me, girl, and I'll freak you back.
Through any kind of weather, will me and you forever stay together? Well, I just don't know, but I tell you what though, if you kiss me, then I'll kiss you back.
Kiss you back.
And I guess you wanna know if I'm gonna be around. I ain't sure, but I tell you what I do know. If you kiss me, then I'll kiss you back.
Kiss you back.
All right, let's do this.
See, let me tell you. First of all, Raw Fusion is no illusion. Gold Money ain't nothing funny. They still humping now. We out of Oakland. My man Humpty and the whole Digital Underground posse finna come out with yet another album, even more slamming than the last. We just finna go straight underground. We finna live up to the name, Digital Underground. Tupacalypse come out with a new album, Troublesome. We finna just hit y'all like a family. We all just, you know, trying to make it.
Digital Underground means the underground is the way we choose to kick our style. We kick the style like all the underground hip hop. But the digital stands for the fact that we're using digital equipment and that we taking R&B black American music to the next phase. Motherfuckers is at the Jamaica Club. We doing the spliffs. We doing all the things that brothers do.
Yeah.
We having a good time. That's why you call brothers in reform.
Yeah, bro, Jack Creed.
Who's in the underground?
Right.
Is Humpty and Shock the same nigga? And is Shock this nigga? Humpty. What we trying to show is that it don't matter who's who or that we get famous. It's all about the music and the message we convey.
As Digital Underground, we really stopped
touring and performing together as a group. Because Shock always wanted to just be Shock and stay behind the keyboard.
Right.
And we were always searching for somebody that could play that character, but that could actually rhyme as well.
Right.
You know, his brother was in the same song video. You know, we always had another person, but we never had nobody
Wait, who
with
brother
skills.
was in the same song video?
Shock G. His brother was.
Big up Ken.
That's how we was fooling people because his brother used to tour
That's the
with
joint
us.
with Pac on it, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's the first time you ever seen Pac.
Really looked like him with the nose on. You can't
tell the difference.
They would do that, right? His brother would play.
Yeah, would play. Yeah.
Like Arsenio
Hall.
Yeah,
so that's where MF Doom got this from. Let's just be clear.
Yeah, we would take pictures and shit,
stole
whatever.
this.
He actually, by the time y'all knew who he was, he had calmed down. Because he was just a wild nigga out the Ren City, out the jungle.
Yeah, okay. Now see, D-Flow continues. D-Flow ain't stopped with no motherfucking Sons of the P, okay?
Hell no.
We gonna keep rolling. Just like we got Tupacalypse.
But all around that time when we were shooting the video, they were around. You know, so they basically had to audition for us out in the street.
All right, boom. I'm a skinny light skinned nigga.
Yeah, you fit
my
the
whole life,
description.
you know, motherfuckers said I resemble Shock here and there.
Right.
You know what I mean? I was born with the nose I got. You know, it is what it is.
Right.
And when they made the Big movie, I was like, yo, they're gonna make the Pac movie.
Wow.
I should bust a play on that. So I just...
Wait, hold on, let me stop you for a second. So you saying, when you saw the Big movie, you had the vision from there? Okay, continue. That's ill. That is ill. Continue.
I'm sitting like, yo, I think I could fuck around and be that guy.
And y'all had no connection.
I hadn't even met him yet.
Right.
So what ended up happening was I had my stepbrother film me just throwing on the shit like, yo, Pegasus is Humpty, yeah. I'm out there in the streets trying to make it happen, trying to get an audition. Long story short, I end up getting an audition. Now, before I get the audition, I bump into Shock, right? And I show him, because my family knew Shock, that's the whole other thing, but basically I'd only been around
You
Shock.
bumped into him in California?
Yeah, I pulled up on him on the show, and I showed him the video. He's like, yo, you got it. So then we start building. He starts dropping jewels on me. Excuse me. He starts dropping jewels on me. So now I got the momentum. Long story short, I get to audition. Shout out to my brother, LT Hutton, who put me on.
That's the director, correct? Or producer?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, but prior to that, before I got the opportunity to audition, Shock was like, yo, you should fuck with Money B and do shows.
To the room on some humility, auditioning to be a part of the crew, to another scene where he's dealing with the engineer and we're just in the background.
It still ain't right.
Yo, I've been on this 2 hours.
2 hours or 10 hours. We're gonna do this till we get it right.
Yo, Pop, chill, man. Just come back tomorrow.
Tomorrow ain't promised to no man, Shock.
The way he's approaching the scenes and just, it really is it's beautiful to watch.
What's up, man? What's up with it, man? Shock G. And of course, you know Money B. What's up with y'all, man? Tupac Shakur. So let's hear your flow.
Yeah, make some room cause I'm kinda wild. That's just my style, living life as a ghetto child. No backing down.
They was feeling my flow and I got signed.
Welcome to the underground.
He consumed the room.
Right.
You know, he just had that much charisma or personality, whatever you want to call it. He had that it thing about him, like you paid attention to him.
10 minutes later, we're taking pictures and everybody's walking us around. We're all spread out. It was 4 of us there. Me, Pac, Money B, and Saafir.
In the early days when, you know, Pac was just moving with us, certain situations would happen and, you know, he wanted to do something, right? And if we didn't want to do it, he's like, man, fuck that. You know, like, when I get my own shit, motherfuckers gonna follow me, they gonna do what I wanna do, and he used to go off like that.
Actually, the story that they were talking about is called Soldier Story. And it wasn't about killing cops at all. That's just what the media took, because you know they're gonna take what they want. It was about somebody who was so scared of police brutality that he panicked when they pulled him over. They didn't talk about none of that, they just took what they wanted.
The media generally has portrayed Tupac in basically a negative light.
Your song, I Don't Give an F.
I start the song out sitting in a paddy wagon and the cops are bragging about beating up another brother.
What that shows is what the media on any day is able to show you about anyone's life. And in reality, people live their life on a day-to-day basis.
So I feel like my job is to tell a story, the whole story, and I can't censor it. Whatever you say, censor it or making it right, it's still censoring it. You know, we all got to have the knowledge of what's going on, and that's what I'm trying to do.
Okay, so you don't advocate cop killing?
Not at all. I don't advocate violence in any way.
I'm just curious as to whether the song that he was listening to had anything to do with cop killing, or...
No, I just said I don't write songs about cop killing.
But it did have the lyrics
don't six
in there.
of the songs on your album mention cop killing?
No.
Oh, that's not true.
No. All my
is
songs
not
talk about
true.
police brutality and self-defense. Now that's something different.
If we're going to talk about police, this man over here is in a really rough area, and he puts his life on the line every day.
I got so much respect for him for that, but look, we have to live in the same neighborhoods without bulletproof vests, without backup, without walkie-talkies, without guns, without tear gas, without pepper spray, without batons. So now we have to fix the problem.
Pac knew that media is a machine that you either work with it or against it, so he worked with it.
These people don't see it every day.
No, but what I would like to see is for children in our country to have a better future than what you guys have. And that's not going to happen when he's repressing his generation and his people by saying they have no hope.
What do you know about my people?
What would you say is the answer to that? Violence?
No, it's making music. It's what I'm doing now. It sparks dialogue, and that's how laws get made. That's how change gets made.
Pac almost got us killed in Richmond, Virginia. I know them brothers remember that time they backed us out of this club, this after-hours place.
The cases should be treated a little differently. Thank you.
Sir, if you step up to the microphone, please, face the judge, state your full name for the record. Please. All right. Thank you. Now, were you,
Folks could be protected, as well as having all the equal protection rights. The cases should be treated a little differently. Thank you.
I've seen him spit in police officers' face when there was nobody but us three on a dark street in Oakland.
You know, he just got out of jail.
Right.
Right? And it's hard to trust people. He don't know what's what because he went to jail on some bullshit, in my opinion.
Made Tupac Shakur easy to spot this morning in Atlanta Municipal Court.
He did have a short temper, and he would blow situations, what I felt, out of proportion sometimes. But for those of us who were there, like with the police officers who he popped in Atlanta.
For one, we didn't know they was off-duty cops.
Mark Whitwell of Clayton County and his brother Scott Whitwell of Henry County were partying in Atlanta Saturday night. While crossing the street, police say the officers got into an argument with Shakur and his companions.
I knew he had a gun in his hand and he shot two white people in Georgia back in them days.
I want to justify the shooting or not, but I mean, he couldn't run from who he was.
Yeah, Tupac was a warrior. Freedom fighters, you know what I mean? And nobody scared them. He even went harder.
And the crazy part is, when a nigga got bailed out.
Shakur strutted out of court a free man on bond.
Nigga stepped up that motherfucker like George Jefferson. Yeah, nigga, I shot two shit.
He declined a chance to tell his side of the story.
That shit was funny, but you can't show the courts up like that.
Thug life, that's my kind.
What's that mean? I don't understand.
Faney was really worried.
Leave a message, right, and we'll get back to you.
He'd had a lot of press around him, but not like
Where was
this.
y'all at when I got that school play award? Why y'all always come when it's problems?
And I didn't want him pushed to react.
I'm just saying, man, blocking my car though. I can't say where was they at when I had my...
And journalists wanted to go on that rough rapper that's doing all this violent stuff rude.
The officers claim Shakur's car almost hit them.
Hey, y'all got to back off my beds.
Shakur threatened the same treatment to TV photographers near his Mercedes-Benz.
Yeah, I'm about to run y'all down. Back off my bed.
Shakur has been in several movies in which the character he played went wild with a gun.
Back off my bed.
Fanny pulled me to the side and said, "You supposed to be watching him."
Fanny and Layla and Atrin were always asking me, can you say something to him? Maybe he'll listen to you, because he doesn't listen to me. I say he don't listen to me either.
You know, if you walk out and a cop pull up on you and harass you, you want to fuck the police. When he said come down to LA, I had heard stories that it wasn't a great environment, right? And also, I knew that, you know, I'm not really a jump up and follow type guy, but I know that in that environment, if something happened and somebody go woo woo or something, he got to go and go with the gang or whatever the fuck. Black folks in prison, they ball. What's going on with the love? Booyah, is the sound, brothers going down in the worst way. I got my son a gun for his birthday.
Now we've had enough, everybody wants to be tough, but I give no props to brothers on my level instead of trying to be above. Cause I see nothing feminine about giving your brother some love.
What's up with the love? 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 What's up with the love?
Drug dealers dealing to the kiddies. Living in the city, ain't no pity on the itty bitty. We try and cry, but still they all die. I try to speak to the youth, and the truth is they all high. What can I say but watch your back, youngster? As I sit and wonder, my other brother steadily going under. It's like a curse, and it hurts cause it's worse. Mama's crazy cause her baby's in a hearse. What's up with the love?
This land once owned by Indians, who then would learn to burn. A tragedy because from them there was so much to learn. You will find the key to life is checking for your friends. Everything's gonna be alright. I got to let you know that I'm in love with you.
Dope fiends selling their babies.
I'm so in love.
I know, man, you can't even say what's up to a brother no more.
People, I'm in love with you.
Fool talking about what's up. Fool don't know me, man. I put one in him. Hey, yo, you got your thing?
Yeah, man, I'm strapped. Let's get it.
Controversial figure of our time, from Tupacalypse Now to Machiavelli. Tupac was loved and revered. Now, Tupac's Greatest Hits, a 25-track double CD collection, presents the very best of his recordings, including Me Against the World and How Do You Want It, plus 4 previously unreleased songs, including the new single, Changes. Tupac's Greatest Hits, the definitive Tupac collection, in stores November 24th.